Okay, I'm gonna. This is kind of hard, but what we're gonna do is let me move that over here. Blood, impulse, current, DNA, as we know about. But you know, to some of y'all that actually know some. Okay. So there's those lights up here. That's the lights. Some of them different colors, but anyways, that's the zodiac. I'm gonna put that little line there because this is gonna be heaven. This is gonna be the spirit world. It's funny on Young Guns. We grew up watching that movie a lot. When they're on that peyote and he's like, "You're in the spirit world, asshole. We can't see you." And dude's out there trying to chase some chicken down. Did you see the size of that cockadoodle? Damn, dude. Yeah. But this is very important. This is where everybody is right here. And that line's there because all those humans have literally been cut off from that. And all those brains within here, it is not real. Whatever's in their head ain't real. But listen, you know, a lot of people know the truth, but there is a certain group at the tip top that is solely responsible for creating literally billions of little human minds around that. That right there. Because it doesn't matter where you go on Earth. You know, it went from this. Newspapers, addresses, and then radio, phone, TV, computer, and then AI, and then eventually they'll merge. Because I mean, that's what you're a battery. This technology is us. This comes from that. Hang on. This comes from that. Stop it. Stop. God, he won't shut up. This up here is what charges this. But not anymore. These bloodlines of DNA with this impulse and current created in the souls in the blood from stage to giving the newspaper. We're going to teach you how to read. Addresses, giving land out. But this is not the only time. This is how they do it. You know. So, but this was the final go around to everything that they've been working on for literally a long time. They perfected it. I'm talking about fucking perfected it. But the DNA of this species, of these Ahrimanic beings that have never looked up, their only connection and impulse and their current and their blood is these down here. That's it. TV and shit. And they watch images in here and then go get chemicals and then break out with shit and then wonder why, but they don't, because they'll tell you they can't see what they're drinking and eating's doing. And see, when we really know what this is, then we know what those lights do that penetrates the ground, and all those lights together that produces food. It goes into here and it charges all this, charges it, and that's gone. Now this species is Ahriman, but there's a group up here that sits back and is literally responsible for billions of humans. To the average person, they don't understand. Hey, it's great. Well, you don't understand. We know what's in there for generations. If we're going to look at a monarch butterfly, monarch butterfly. Monarch butterfly migrating. Migration. The annual migration of monarch butterflies is a unique and amazing phenomenon. The monarch is the only butterfly known to make a two-way migration as birds do. Unlike other butterflies that can overwinter as larvae, even as adults in some species, monarchs cannot survive the cold winters of northern climates. Using environmental cues, the monarchs known when it is time to travel south for the winter. Monarchs use a combination of air currents and thermals to travel long distances. Some fly as far as 3,000 miles to reach their winter home. It doesn't... Look, when they migrate, they've never been there is our whole point. It's instinct. So they've been doing that the way God programmed to do that. And these beings of Ahriman are doing what they're programmed to do. Don't listen to Matt. Stay inside. We're going out to eat again. I blasted somebody. Blasted them. And I said, y'all gave 10,000 hours to eating out and watching TV over 1 fucking minute of listening to me. And that's Ahriman, the ones that you say, he is fucking crazy. You give nothing more time than listening. And that's the thing is y'all's fucking brains. Everybody around me and against me, you're this. You're this fucking shit being of Ahriman. Trying to be nice, get nice. But see, we got to go back through your fucking DNA and bloodline. You are literally ingrained on that shit now. Because you got Hollywood stars in here. Stars are here. That's where all of your fairy tales and everything comes from. There's Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down. Water is Cancer. Crown is Capricorn. That's that. It's easy. Snow White, the 7 dwarfs. That's the sun and the 7. It's very easy. But yet, instead of getting the real shit, you've got, oh, look, you didn't hear your cartoon. It all come from that. That's mine. That's my home right there. And that should be everybody else's, but they'll tell you down here, oh, no, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You see all this in here? It is fucking real. It is real. Look, man. I've had you next to me. Just look, man. I'm looking at it. That's not real. Here. That's Ahriman. I'm looking in that. But you can't come with me and look up. That's our thing. Your impulse and your current that's in your blood and DNA through chemicals and all that shit because of images, billboards, and Satanism and Nazism and everything. It overrules anything in you. I'm not looking. Not looking. Don't even know that my brain's enslaved. That's right. It's held captive. They captivate. Down here, everything you see, it captivates. And then it holds it captive. We're going to captivate the blood. The veil is here. The veil started here. When the Sir Saturn name and the Sirius dog star. That's why in your movies of Hollywood, you'll see dogs in movies made fun of because it represents God backwards. So they make fun of your God, and then you go to the same fucking churches you see through all this shit is the same ones you go to. It's insane. This is all illumined. This is all this group right here. This is fucking garbage right here. It's nothing more than this is what this is. It's no different than if you're gonna make a fucking cake. You got it all laid out for 2 centuries, at least for this. But it was all fucking, dude. Listen, they had you don't know, you don't understand the generational mediumship, warlockism on their part. You're not dealing. Listen, we're not dealing with humans that are in their just like here. This is Arimon. Are you starting to get it? This is all there. That impulse of ignorance, they fucking feed off of that and grow it more into this fucking thing of Satan's job is to be worshipped like God, like Jesus. If you don't believe in it, cool, because they're making it happen. If you do believe in it, cool, because it's happening. You see what I mean? But this group right here, that's why down here all the Colosseums, and they have the toroidal field is what this is. All these, the 7 big boys in here are on tour in here. These lights govern their orbit down here. The governors govern the people, which represent cattle. It's right there though, and that's the man. Listen, they can't even see it. These fucking people are fucking dumb, and if you don't see it and you see other shit, you better get outside. You're gonna miss the fucking boat, literally. That right there is what charges us. That right there, and then those lights are in charge of the organs. Each organ's connected to one of the 7. Yeah. God loves you. You ain't no mistake, but you are now. Billions of you. Man, I got all the tech. Not that's AI, Arimonic intelligence. Intellect. Worldly intellect is Arimon. The ones I'm telling you about, the ones that has so much money, and I'm like, you're not. That's not real. Yes, it is. And I said, that shit, your money's in there, though. I said, that our money is our blood. And you're so dumb because you're this Arimonic being that's a offshoot. And then you throw the cities and the towns in there. And then all this. And then the whole thing is you've got the brands. Here they come. And then whatever offshoot from the goy that has a business, they're not going to do anything. Because see, their brand, this fucking group loves for you wearing their symbols, because symbols have power. Arimon has to have symbols to control him. Seriously. And they know that numbers represent black magic sorcery. And everywhere in here, through here, you've got commerce system, which you represent nothing more than cargo. You do to them. But that's what I'm trying to say is if you have a hard time seeing some of this, trust me, I have a hard time for myself, the worldly Matt, on seeing that fucking group on how much excitement that you would know about that word on creating these billions and then harnessing all that ignorance. All that dumb ignorance, and then creating blood centers and shit and saying donate it, and then you know how much fucking you have no idea what's in these brands and consumed through your anatomies. It's what causes y'all to swell up and everything, and you can't see it. These people that they've created now, they're so stiff. The vein, everything's shutting down. It is ingenious, buddy, but I see you. See, and it's nothing new. Nothing new. There ain't nothing new under the sun. That went away physically, and now you have like this. This is a brand. So Verizon or Motorola, I don't know, whoever. You know, but this is, I want you to try to get a better understanding of what's really going on. Listen, I can't tell you enough on how important that is right there. It is fucking more important than anything that you can think of. And if you say, no, it's not, you're Arimon. Stop fighting it. Can't tell you enough. I've said it over and over and over, and I have fucking went to war with people around here. And they're the ones, and listen, that Arimonic spirit in them, they're the ones crumbling. Falling apart, dying, you know, fucking losing everything. Some people going through divorces. Oh yeah. Now I'm losing my family. But my family is fucking ignorant. They're all, that's what I'm saying. They're the ones that'll go up to the soda machine. And I'm not saying it's bad. It is. But if you can't go, you know, this is just not good. If you can't do that and you don't see that and recognize that and observe that, that's Arimonic nature. If you don't know, saying, damn, this is really hurting me. And see, in that fucking mind as a child grows into, ain't nothing wrong with you right here. And they're done. That's Arimon. Arimon represents laziness, slothiness, fucking stupidity, blame, you know, judgmental. They're bullies, fucking bullies. If you don't do everything, and they'll drag you down, buddy. Arimon will fucking drag you down. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's just how they are. That's how this little Arimonic being is. It doesn't like anything fucking positive at all. Nothing. If it's outside of themselves, they're against it. That's Arimon. Whereas if we're here, we're outside of ourselves trying to help people. Trying to fucking, hey, let's try to help each other. No. Arimon says, he is fucking crazy. We're going out to eat again and again and again and again. And we're going on vacation again and again. And we're never going to learn anything. And that's the group. That's a group of an Arimonic spirit created by all that shit, by this. And now the offspring, which was from the beginning of the brands, we're going to give out great money, poisoning the fucking dummies. And now here's the end result, which is all of your career centers and shit from the toxins. Now the dummy children are Arimonic beings. Hell no! You see where I went to school? I went there. I played 20,000 hours of video games and seen 20,000 hours of Disney by the time I'm 20. Yeah, you're Arimon. Get your shit together. You're not that fucking dumb. I know you're not. You can't see that. Every one of them's the same. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. And they create this fucking sick-ass generational DNA spirit that will never question shit. That's Arimon. And when you go to people and literally, listen, I have laid it out in front of them. Any person with a conscience would fucking be on the ground crying, probably say, here's everything. I feel horrible. You know what they do? Arimon just looks at you paralyzed. It's fighting through all that Satanism in their fucking head, but it's overridden by it eventually, and they're like, oh, get out of here. Did you hear what I just said? Just get out of here. Wow! You can show these people how they're the fuck-ups, not only by a small margin, but by a long fucking shot, and how all the shit they're doing is destroying every fucking thing around them. Show it to them. It's what I do. And they just look, and then just fucking go on. And it's like tomorrow will be worse. Every day will. I've said it. And you tell people, until you clean your environment up, I do not help you. Ahriman represents disgusting environments where there's no structure, there's no discipline. And when there's all that shit, everybody's their own little fucking Ahrimanic boss. They can't listen, they can't learn, they can't be taught, they can't be teachable. They just know it all. And then get their feelings hurt when you blast them because of Disney down here. And your Mary sent me one. What you doing me? Fuck you. You're a demon. In the name of this. And one of them I love dearly. And I said, because when Jesus is brought up and somebody says, you don't have to earn your ticket to heaven. You just accept Jesus in your heart. And I said, what? You have never said that. You have to earn your way. Oh, no, you don't. And I said, that's that sick-ass garbage that they're teaching in those business structures that y'all call, where God didn't know. Satan is in there. Every fucking one of them is that. All of them. Even the ones that don't know, you're Satan. And you just keep going along with it. Just keep giving me more. Let's block the fucking air that literally runs the anatomy like a battery. That's how stupid that these fucking dummies are that they've created. And see, the only thing that's keeping these fucking dummies connected is the technology. It's just like with the toilet paper and shit. They introduce something, it's wiped out. The ants go eat that shit up. Gone. That's the resources from there. Even though we should grow our own shit and make whatever we want. But stupid, dumb, human, Ahrimanic beings that don't even know a fucking thing, don't know nothing. They don't even know that that's there. Been there. You just get rid of it, and then in time, you have orgy fucking shit everywhere going on, so much sick, go do whatever you want. Hey, I think we're going to do this, but see, it's all about control. It has to be certified. Serious. Yeah, has to be, put it through lab is that. Has to be certified. Yeah, no. That's Satan controlling God. And that's what that is. And these fucking dummies right here, this is what you're up against, buddy. That's my power, comes from that. From that right there. And these fucking dumbasses in here, I've told you. And listen, I know I've gotten a little off of my language, but you know what? I love you. I love them. You know, and if you get upset, it's because you watch too much shit. That makes you weak. Makes you weak-minded, weak-hearted. That's Ahriman. The one telling me today, you don't have to earn that. Oh, well, go out to eat again. Keep fucking off. Listen, I tell them all, you will not see this here. But when you go, you will understand completely everything that y'all have just ignored. You know, because this is not just fucking, this ain't me. This is an Army Unlocked this. We've done videos. You don't believe in the unseen, although the unseen did this, which they're covering up. Children, when they say they, doing this or that, they throw them on pills. Why? Because it blocks from what's up here in us. That's a messenger, and they know it. This motherfuckers, this is some good shit they got going on, buddy. I'm telling you, man. It is insane. And look, this is just nothing. This is nothing what I really want to talk about. But I don't know if you'll be able to handle it. And the few of you that's gotten this far and is like, holy fucking shit. Listen, that's what I'm saying. You're creating a neighborhood. They're creating the world. Yeah, Satan, man, whatever you want to be. So... But I mean, we're talking about billions of humans going to the other side with fake knowledge, with shit, doo-doo, bullshit in there. And then, bam, go right here. Thinking they're going to go there. And every one of these represents energy, represents power, represents the end result. They created us for this right now. You should feel fortunate that you see it. And I could do a demon video again and be like, alright, goddamn, Matt is fucking on fire! Because I've said the people doing this, I mean, sooner or later, you gotta get fucking tired of punishing people. Especially when they never fight. I mean, you created them to be fucking cowards. But sooner or later, it's like, you know, fuck, they don't even give up a fight. Oh, this is kind of boring. You know? Let's at least toughen them up a little bit. But that's what with all the wars and all that shit for, because for the past 500 years there's been more war on Earth than ever before. It's because of the Jessies. You know, but I mean, you need to really think about it. And like I was saying, they go on tour because of the toroidal field. The entertainers. Because they enter the mind and contain the mind. Entertainment. You know, and this group which hates this, even though you use all this against us, I understand that. And then the stars are in here, which are here. Even though the stars are here, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, all that, that's the big boys up here that we should be looking at, and it's going to charge us, our organs, and our whole anatomy. Instead, this species of humans looks here to TV and fills their mind up, and then by the time they're, hell, 3 or 4 now, they're just a walking fucking dumb Arimonic dummy. Dumb as fucking shit. Dumb. I'm talking about dumb. These are the ones who don't see all this money I'm making. Man, fuck, there ain't none of y'all out there that's ever been held accountable for any fucking thing. Nothing at all. Every one of y'all's, I don't care. If it doesn't matter, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying this because I want you to get mad at yourself, not me. I want you to look at yourself and say, fuck, am I in some kind of current that's like I'm in a prison within my subconscious? Because you are. You really are. We cannot say it enough. Just like the monarch butterfly, it's programmed to do a certain thing, just like this human species that Satan has created here around cartoons and all that shit. Even though all this creates all those beautiful fragrances and smell and flowers and everything, there's so much that's out there, but there's not, Matt. I got all the gadgets. I don't want to look at that because I'm Orimon. Ha! We could fucking do if you could draw, or hell, we could start writing a cartoon about Arimon. Like, literally, it would educate people. It would, because I mean, you can't just go Google fucking videos, and I mean, people have videos out there, but listen, I've seen Arimon leave a cavity, you know, upon death. It's, you know, I need to do a video about that. I did get an image of it just leaving that damn person. It did its job. It's fucking crazy. Because it's like a hook. Like a fish. And everything that they put out, these brands into society, they go out, these goy, and what's in their consciousness, they go out and they're hook, line, and sinker their whole life, and the Arimonic nature is just in them the whole time, sitting there in their subconscious, because the black magic wizards of the world know what to introduce, what impulse and what current to make that react and to go out there and to destroy itself. And then when it dies, that person's soul and their Holy Spirit separates, and then they get to fucking see what had been guiding them their whole life. That realm. With none of that and all those emotions, all that shit that the people get from here goes with them, and then it all comes out. And then the toroidal field. I'm just going to leave it at that. But this is bigger than what you can imagine. Imagine comes from image. Imagination, which imagination is magic. But this is what we see. We can go way the fuck back further and talk about that group. It's funny because I'm going to say something like these symbols mean so much that down here you say they don't mean nothing, although that's what controls the spirits unseen. But certain symbols, now I don't know, I'm trying to get to where it's like, damn, is that out there to, because they want certain ones to unlock, and only a few will understand what I'm saying when I say that. Certain ones, it's like, damn. We already know it doesn't matter. You go any fucking land, there's going to be the same Phoenician stuff that we know of. You know, which is, you know, the shield, and it's crazy. But there's different ways that they put it, but it's the same one, implying that it's like the double phoenix on morals and dogma, because one of it's, you know, supreme ruler from east to west, you know, which would be like this. Or west to east. And in Egyptian times, when a person died, then they were westing. Because the sun dies in the west every day. And you have the Hotel Westin now. You know, and truthfully, real quick, the sun was called On in Egypt. On, the city of On. City of Heliopolis, Helios. And now you, like, because of the light, the sun, light, and which is, this is not light. That's a reaction. You put something over it, and then there's light. That's fake. That's not real. And now everybody says this is Ahrimanic. Here's a perfect example. If you can't recognize to turn that on comes from Egypt, which it's not bad, and then people go, "Oh, it's just a coincidence. Who cares?" Okay. When you don't take power back over what they've programmed to you not have power over, that's whenever you start eradicating Ahrimanic behavior. Perfect example. Start getting rid of it. I don't know how you could say it doesn't matter. How could you say that? Listen, dude. Shut up, dude. Be quiet. I gotta get out there and feed him in a minute. Damn, this video is like over 30 minutes. Do you see what I mean when I get to talking about this? Because what's inside of me from God, from there, it's telling you what they've done. But truthfully, I've said this. If I had the resources, I could do that right there. And I know that some of y'all's like, that's fucking crazy. I could do everything that they've done. Every bit of it. I've thought about it and thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. I ain't part of the world. You know, it's just easy for me to speak about it, but you know, this is spirit right here. This is where you're going to branch off. Physical body stays and astral and ether separates. And then you get to deal with everything you've uploaded into your subconscious, which is, this is the paramount pictures. Raw is in there, but mount represents mountain. Okay, so paramount pictures represents your brain and them implanting bullshit in there. The picture, that's what it represents. The picture, the brain, the subconscious records that image and then registers it just like a camera would. Listen, dude. Here. Alright, so what we learned a group. How could we label this? How could we caption this? Seeing I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to be a fucking smart ass to them. You know, because it makes sense to me. It'd be the dumbest fucking ever to grab some shit, you know, for some stuff to happen. But like I've said, though, it's not just that. It's something has to have happened in your life that's really fucking broke your brain, your program, and mine was that right there. So, billions of dummies. There we go. I love you.